Is Japan a safe country? It's a question that's often asked, and today, we're going to tackle it head-on. We'll be exploring Japan's standing on the global safety ranking, the most common crimes that occur, and the influences that might affect these numbers. We'll also dive into safety in various aspects of life, from public buildings and schools to the experience for foreigners and women. So, if you've ever wondered about the safety of the land of the rising sun, you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we delve into these questions. So, where does Japan stand in the list of the safest countries in the world? Let's have a look, shall we? According to the Global Peace Index, Japan is sitting quite comfortably at number 10. Pretty impressive, right? This means that among all the countries in the world, Japan is one of the top 10 safest places to be. Now let's talk about violent crime rate. In Japan, it's a mere 0.3 per 10,000. To put it into perspective, it's like finding a four-leaf clover in a field. Rare, but not impossible. So, in comparison to other countries, Japan's violent crime rate is exceptionally low. Japan's government plays a significant role in maintaining this safety, with a robust system dedicated to public security. So whether you're strolling through the bustling streets of Tokyo, or exploring the serene landscapes of Hokkaido, rest assured, you're in safe hands. As you can see, Japan ranks impressively when it comes to safety. But what are the most common crimes in Japan? Let's delve into that. Despite its reputation as one of the safest countries globally, Japan is not without its share of criminal activity. The types of crimes committed here, however, might differ from what you're used to hearing about. One of the most notable elements of Japan's criminal underworld is the Yakuza, the Japanese mafia. While their influence has diminished in recent years due to stricter laws and societal changes, they still maintain a presence. Their activities range from organized crime like drug trafficking and gambling, to more mundane operations like real estate and construction. Militant political groups also exist in Japan. These groups tend to focus on domestic issues, and their activities can occasionally escalate to protests that may disrupt public order. However, these instances are relatively rare, and the groups are generally closely monitored by the authorities. Drug trafficking is another crime that occurs in Japan. The country has strict drug laws, and the authorities are vigilant about enforcing them. The most commonly abused drugs in Japan are methamphetamines, known locally as shabu, and cannabis. But remember, the penalties for drug use and trafficking are severe, often resulting in lengthy prison sentences. Assaults and fights do happen, although they're often associated with nightlife spots, and usually involve alcohol. Harassment, particularly sexual harassment, is a problem that Japan is actively trying to combat, with more attention being paid to this issue in recent years. While these crimes do occur, it's crucial to remember that compared to other countries, Japan's crime rate is still remarkably low. Most residents and visitors alike can go about their daily lives without worrying too much about their personal safety. In the end, Japan's safety doesn't stem from a lack of crime but from a society built on respect, law enforcement's effectiveness, and the overall low crime rate. So while it's always important to be aware of your surroundings, you can generally feel safe walking the streets of Japan. While these crimes do occur, the overall crime rate remains low. What about safety in public buildings, schools, and for foreigners visiting the country? Now Japan places a high priority on safety in public spaces. Public buildings and schools are designed to be safe havens. They are regularly inspected for structural soundness, and fire drills are a common occurrence. In schools, students are educated about safety measures from a young age. This culture of safety extends to foreigners visiting the country too. Japan is known for its respectful society, and this respect extends to all who are within its borders. The crime rate against foreigners is exceptionally low. The Japanese police are efficient and helpful, and there are koban, small police boxes throughout cities, where you can ask for help if you need it. Language might be a barrier, but efforts are being made to provide multilingual support in public spaces, especially in metropolitan cities and popular tourist destinations. So whether you're visiting for a short while or planning to stay longer, Japan takes public safety seriously, making it a secure place to visit or live. Is Japan safe for women, nightlife seekers, and drivers? Let's dive into this. Japan offers a high level of safety for women. There are women-only carriages on trains during rush hour, well-lit streets, and a general respect for personal space. Harassment is taken seriously, and the legal system works hard to protect victims. For those of you who enjoy nightlife, Japan is a dream. The streets are safe to walk at night, and there's a strong police presence to deter any potential trouble. Whether you're heading out for an evening meal or dancing till dawn, you can do so without fear. And what about road safety? Well, Japan's traffic safety is commendable. The country boasts well-maintained roads, strict traffic laws, and a culture of careful driving. Accidents do happen, but they are the exception rather than the rule. Japan's safety extends to all aspects of life, regardless of who you are or what you're doing. Natural disasters are a part of Japan's history. How does the country protect its citizens? Japan's geographical positioning makes it prone to a variety of natural disasters, including typhoons, earthquakes, avalanches, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. While this might sound daunting, rest assured that Japan has developed a robust system to protect its people from these potential threats. First, let's touch on typhoons. These tropical storms can be a force to reckon with, but Japan's advanced meteorological system allows for accurate tracking and forecasting. This technology, paired with widespread public education on typhoon safety, helps ensure everyone is prepared when a storm hits. Earthquakes are another common occurrence. Japan is located in the Pacific Ring of Fire, an area with a high level of seismic activity. To combat this, the country has implemented stringent building codes, ensuring structures can withstand strong tremors. Furthermore, early warning systems provide precious seconds for people to take cover before an earthquake strikes. Avalanches may be less common but can be just as deadly. In response, Japan has developed comprehensive avalanche forecasting and control measures. These include monitoring snow conditions and implementing controlled explosions to mitigate avalanche risk in hazardous areas. Tsunamis, often triggered by offshore earthquakes, pose a significant threat due to Japan's extensive coastline. To address this, Japan has established an impressive tsunami warning system. This system, coupled with well-rehearsed evacuation plans, helps safeguard coastal communities. Lastly, let's talk about volcanic eruptions. With over 100 active volcanoes, Japan takes volcanic threats seriously. Volcanic activity is closely monitored, and hazard maps are created to guide residents and tourists in case of an eruption. In a nutshell, while Japan faces a variety of natural disasters, it has turned adversity into resilience. The country's robust safety measures, proactive preparation, and innovative technology all work in synergy to keep its citizens safe. Despite the threat of natural disasters, Japan's robust safety measures help to keep its citizens safe. So, is Japan a safe country, you ask? Well, let's recap what we've covered in this video. Japan, with its rich history and vibrant culture, ranks highly on the Global Peace Index. It's one of the top 10 safest countries in the world, right behind the Czech Republic and Singapore. Common crimes are relatively low, with a violent crime rate of only 0.3 per 10,000. The influence of the Japanese mafia and militant political groups, while present, is not a widespread concern for most residents or visitors. Japan's public spaces, schools and buildings are generally safe, with comprehensive measures in place to ensure the well-being of everyone. This extends to specific groups, including foreigners visiting the country, women, and those who enjoy the nightlife. Let's not forget about traffic safety. Japan is renowned for its disciplined drivers, making it a safe country to traverse, whether you're in a car, on a bicycle, or simply walking. Natural disasters are a part of Japan's history. However, the government has put significant measures in place to protect its people from typhoons, earthquakes, avalanches, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. So, in conclusion, Japan is not just a beautiful country to visit, but also a safe one. Remember, Japan is among the most peaceful countries in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, and watch our other video about the pros and cons of living in Japan.